Why don't we talk about the housing market now, Tracy? What can families expect in terms of the average cost of housing in San Miguel de Allende? And also, what are tell us if there are specific types of housing that cater well to families now that we're at it.
I think we have such a wide range of housings. When I first meet clients and they're thinking about bringing their families down, of course, there's a few important questions that I always ask. Do you want to be in the center of town? Do you want to be with all the the activity? And of course, it's not as quiet as being on the outskirts. And so you have that homes there, obviously, that you have walking distance to center. Some families actually want to be a little bit outside the town, maybe 5-10 minutes drives. And so there are communities like golf course communities or gated communities. There's even some places out in the country. And so it really depends what the family is looking for. Some families do actually want to be close to the schools. That's an important factor. But the huge advantage with San Miguel is that, you're 15-20 minutes drive maximum to kind of everywhere. And so really, you don't pick a bad spot. All of the places are really perfect. Prices do vary. I would say definitely, Maya, if you're in town, obviously you can expect $500,000 and up. It's a big range of prices in the center, but you can get a great home, $250,000. If you're willing to do a little bit of painting. Bear in mind that to do construction in Mexico is 1/3 of the cost of any other country. So even if you want to change a kitchen, change up the bathrooms, I've done a lot of remodelation in my 20 years in Mexico. So it's extremely easy to remodel. And so some people will buy a house that needs a little bit of work. And of course, when you come to sell it, then it's you get that money back. So it's perfect. So yes, going back to your question, the prices would range like $250,000 all the way up to being in center over $500,000. So
yeah,
yes.
there is options for everyone, for every budget, which is great. And well, we already discussed the matter of safety, which is a top concern for families. So could you highlight some of the best neighborhoods in San Miguel de Allende and also shed light on the safety and security aspects?
Sure, definitely. Yes, as I mentioned, when I first meet my clients, we will drive around. All the areas in San Miguel are very different. So I always like my clients to get that kind of feeling when they drive into an area that, oh, this is the spot that I would like to be in. And then we can narrow it down and look at properties there. But yeah, I have a few great areas that I love of the neighborhoods. The two golf courses that we have, one is Ventanas and the other one is Club de Golf Malinquin. They're both on different areas of the town, but both of them have great security, extremely well maintained. Both golf courses are beautiful. The Club de Malinquin golf course is the older one, and Ventanas is a newer development. So there's still a lot of homes being built in both of them, but you can buy land if you want to build something. Both golf courses offer amazing clubhouse, both with swimming pools, gym, excellent restaurants. And I think the good thing, Maya, about the golf course communities is that meeting the people, you don't even have to be a golfer, because I lived in Ventanas for a few years and I'm not a golfer, a Scottish that doesn't golf, but I met a lot of really beautiful families in Ventanas, and the same in Malinquin. I have friends over there that have their children in the tennis and they go to the gym there. So both of those are great places to be. Now, another one of my favorites is El Capricho, That's a little bit closer to everything. In fact, it's, 5-10 minutes to get into town. El Capricho is actually a mix of expats with Mexican, but the community is really nice. So, for walking your dog, meeting people, it's also gated. And they have some homes there that have beautiful views to the parroquia and to the town. Los Frailes is another residential area that I really like. And they have actually a good selection of different housing. And so some of the older homes are in there, and they have wonderful park areas. So if you like running, walking your dog and meeting people, Los Frailes is also a wonderful place to be. And the weekend, they have different markets set up where the locals come and they sell their arts, and there's fresh produce. And but all the communities, Maya, are pretty close together. So you can pop into each one and choose maybe and get a feel for each residential area. But yes, there's so many different areas. I'm trying to think if we've missed any, but if you think of any others, you can let me know.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, every neighborhood in San Miguel has its own like essence and personality, right? They're very different from each other, but they're also so close that it really doesn't matter where you live, because you can always visit another neighborhood. And in case our viewers are curious, we have a whole section on our website, which contains video blogs for each of these neighborhoods. So please feel free to check that out. And thank you, Tracy. That was a very, very thorough explanation on neighborhoods and areas, especially like the gated communities, which might be more suitable for families, right? In case safety is a concern.